$25? That's it. You gotta be kidding me.
That's all this watch is worth to me.
That's a $5,000 watch.
It is $5,000 watch if it was a real watch, which this isn't.
It is a real watch.
No, this is actually a replica of a real watch.
Prove it.
Okay. Just gonna need a pair of scissors.
What are you doing?
Well, you see, the real version of this watch is made of crystal, which means it's strong enough to sustain the weight of the scissors. Which, this being a fake watch, will not, and it's gonna crack like that. But of course, now that I just broke it, it's not really worth anything to me.
You asshole, get back here. You're gonna pay me for that, right?
Not really. You asked me to prove it, and I did. I think our business is concluded.
I brought that in to sell. You gotta pay me.
Why don't you take your hands out of your pockets, sir?
Oh, yeah? Or what?
Sir, is there a problem in here, gentlemen?
Nothing that concerns you, jerk off.
Jerk off. Jerk off. Can I ask you to do me a favor, buddy? Now, you want to try a different tone with me, please?
I'm sorry, officer. I'll
That's what I
leave.
thought. Get out.
Have a good day.
You too. God, you always did have a way of bringing out the worst in people, Bill.
John, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me.
What are you doing here?
Oh, not much, you know, just me. A little older, a little less hair. But, still me. I'm actually here, I'm working now.
In Wildwood.
Oh, yeah. You had an opening in your department. I saw it in Philadelphia. Place, what was her name? Andrews, right?
Andrews.
And so they called me in and I came down.
Really? You came all the way to Wildwood just to see me?
No, I just like the beach.
Of course.
No, actually, I heard you were off the force. And I actually came here. I came here to tell you that's a bad thing. You know? It really is. Because you not on the force, it's just odd. Wildwood isn't the same. It's just you without the badge. Look at yourself. You without the badge, it's like Vin Diesel without hair. It shouldn't be possible.
I understand. I mean, your timing's not so great. You do see that I'm not with the department.
Yes, I do see that. You know, with the buying and selling and trading all this shit.
All day.
I gotta ask you what this is about.
This is just where I work now.
Yeah, well, you know what I think?
What's that?
I think this is a phase.
It's a phase.
Oh yeah, you know, kind of like the time we were back in Philadelphia, you were a bartender for like 3 months.
I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. It's no wonder I developed a drinking problem.
Hey, don't talk to me about a drinking problem. Remember who your best customer was?
Yeah, I won't forget.
I've actually been sober for 3 years now, believe it or not.
Oh, that's great. You seem to be doing well.
Yeah, you know what's not great? You not being a cop. That's what isn't great. And since I am your new lieutenant, I'm reinstating you. Welcome back.
I don't think Chief Eric's going to approve of me getting a badge back.
Oh, Eric? He's not around anymore.
Really? Eric's gone?
Yeah, after the shooting, he left to get on the campaign trail for governor.
No kidding. Now there's a governor I get to hate more than Christie.
All right. Point is, Eric's gone. We got a new chief in. We got a new captain, Captain Thomas, old friend of ours. He's on your side. He's on my side. And then there's me. I'm the new lieutenant. I'm your new boss. And I have the badge for you. Come on, Belle. This is a no-brainer. Just take the badge, please.
A goo goo gaga. Yeah. A goo goo gaga. A kitty kitty cute. Yeah. Yeah. A goo goo gaga. No. I'll talk to you Thursday. Okay. What?
Well, you know that baby talk isn't great for infant language development, right? It was still really cute, though.
I was having an important police business meeting. Thank you very much.
Whatever you say, sure.
What are you doing here, Mr. Secula? I haven't seen you in forever.
Well, I've been busy.
Who's doing what? Meowing? Defending more murderers? What?
Busy earning this.
What is that?
It's a police trainee badge.
Police trainee badge.
Yeah, you can refer to me as Officer Secula now.
Oh, this is impossible.
It's not really. I already had a degree in criminal justice. I just had to go back to the academy for a couple classes. You know, take a couple tests and things.
Well, that's great for you.
It's great for you too, buddy.
Why is that?
Because I'm your new partner.
What? I told DeAngelis I didn't need a partner.
Yeah, you did tell me that, Detective. And I respected that opinion for a couple months now, and I let you work solo, out of the goodness of my heart. But I am now asserting my authority as your new commanding officer and giving you a partner. Now please, if you will, shake hands with Miss Secula. Come on. There you go. Let's all be friends here. Good. I see that. Okay. That's enough. Thank you. Now, Miss Secula.
That's Officer Secula.
Excuse me. Officer Secula, would you please be so kind as to follow me into my office for a little chit-chat, please?
Sure thing, John.
You're... Alright. I want to get one thing straight right now. When we are here, it is either Lieutenant or Sir. Now, do you understand that, Officer?
Yes, sir, Lieutenant DeAngelis.
Thank you. If you'll please follow me.
Your office is that way.
That way. Oh, thank you, Harry. I'm sorry. A little bit new here. Thank you. I owe you one.
Wonder what that was all about.
Oh my God! Are you okay?
Me? Yeah, I'm fine. Why do you ask?
You're covered in blood.
Right. Don't worry. It's not my blood.
Oh, so you're covered in somebody else's blood.
Yeah, there was a car accident on the way here, and it was looking bad. Oh.
You must be Joe Wagner, right?
Yes, Lieutenant. It's actually Dr. Joe.
Dr. Joe Wagner. Jesus Christ. Welcome to the Force. Better late than never, but anyway.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant.
No, that's okay. And please, call me John. Like everyone else seems to around here. I see you've already met Detective Glasses.
And I'm Officer Ronnie Secula. If anyone cares, I would shake your hand, but I'm a little pissed off right now and I might bite.
Trust me, for the good of everyone here, don't shake it. Anyway, a little bit of a homicide downtown, boys. Need you all to take care of it.
Yep, that's why we wear the cool badges.
Yep, you do, Harry. Good luck, all three of you. Get out.
Look at this place. Look, I'm stepping into a time capsule. Record player. Look at these speakers. Oh my God.
Yep, everything seems pretty old, you know, except that Comcast box there.
Whew. Nice TV.
Joe, right?
Dr. Joe.
Dr. Joe. Are you aware that you're covered in blood, right?
So there's a dead guy on the floor. Why are you yelling at him? Jeez.
Well, he seems charming. A little slow, but, you know, charming all the same.
Yeah. So, what was that between you and John back at the station?
Oh, you mean Lieutenant DeAngelis?
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for heckling the newbies, but there was some history there.
Yeah, there's some history. It's none of your business.
Well, Mr. Kula, I feel that if we're going to be partners, we should be open about everything.
You know, I completely agree with you, Harry. So, in the spirit of our new partnership and this newfound honesty, I'd like you to explain why some people still call you Shae.
So, Dr. Joe, about the body here.
The victim's name is Troy Summers. He's a cable repairman from Comcast.
Looks like I'm not the only person that hates Comcast.
Looks like someone hated Comcast enough to beat him to death with a phone. How fitting.
Well, I believe cause of death was caused by blunt force trauma to the head. But I'll wait till I get him back on my table to confirm that. I see cast-off on the walls here, here, and here. So I'm going to say he was hit at least 4 times.
That's because the first hit never leaves any blood.
Yeah, we all know that, Harry. I, graduated top of my class in criminal justice.
Well, great. Good for you.
Meow.
You meowed again.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
So, do we know who owns the house?
No.
How do we not know?
The officers on the scene already tried. This house is owned by an 82-year-old woman named Midge, according to the bank. She lives in Florida now, and she rents this house to, and I quote, A fine young man whose name I just can't remember.
Wonderful.
Bravissimo. Magnifico. I didn't know you could play.
Yeah, I'm just full of surprises.
But you're not surprised to see me.
Why should I be? You've broken into my house a million times before. Why should this time be any different? So, did you find anything?
Empty beer bottles, empty pill bottles. You know you shouldn't mix painkillers and booze.
Good to know. Thank you, Dr. Monica.
But let's get to the real question.
Why aren't you a cop anymore?
I already told you, I burned out. I'm tired of the job, and I was letting it define me, and I didn't want that anymore, so I decided to quit.
All those wonderful excuses were used in the past tense. Mind telling me why?
What do you want from me?
I want you to take your job back.
And why does it matter to you, Monica, if I take my job back?
Can I be concerned for an old friend?
Don't think you're capable of that emotion. Besides, do you know what a friend is anyway?
Do you?
I got some prints from the phone.
That's awesome. I found out who rents this house. His name is Randy Swanson. Do you want to know how I found out?
Was it really that hard?
Was it really that hard? This guy has no job, no driver's license, no social security, nothing. I had to canvass all of the neighbors, and I don't even know if Randy Swanson is his actual name.
So you had to go next door to the neighbor and say who lives next door.
No, they didn't know. They were this dumb couple with like 15 kids, and all the kids were screaming, and no one wanted to give up any information, so I had to go to like every house on this block. Do you understand? Do you know what that's like to do in Heels?
Both of you, shut up! Jesus Christ.
So what makes a man disappear from the face of the earth?
I don't know. Maybe he's hiding from someone or something.
Or running from someone?
Hey, can I help you, sir?
Yeah, I want to sell this.
What do we got?
It's a watch.
A watch, huh? I haven't been having a lot of luck with watches. I hope it's a real one.
I'm willing to take whatever you want for it, dude.
What are we looking to get out of this?
$10.
$10, huh? For this watch? It's a nice watch.
It's whatever, dude. Can we hurry this up? I gotta go somewhere.
In a rush?
Yeah. I gotta go meet my girlfriend in like 15 minutes.
I see. I'll tell you what, give me like 5 minutes to jot the serial number down, see what this goes for, and I'll come right back to you.
Alright.
Hey John, it's Belle. Yeah, what are you doing right now? Because I actually might require your services.
You know something funny? Randy Swanson beat a cable guy to death with a telephone, but didn't have a registered telephone number.
It was kind of funny. You know, this case reminds me of that song by Lady Gaga, Telephone. Stop calling, I don't want to think anymore. You know, I like to name a lot of the cases after songs that remind me of, you know?
Why?
What happened between you and Lieutenant DeAngelis?
I'm not telling you. But I will tell you that up until 5 years ago, Randy Swanson did have a telephone number, and a driver's license, and a social security number, and even a nice cushy government job. And then 5 years ago, poof, everything's gone. Disappears from the records.
Maybe the cable guy was who Mr. Swanson was hiding from. I mean, like, maybe he finally tracked him down, and then he beat him with the telephone. Because usually bloody, bludgeoning murders are crimes of passion.
Yeah, but the phone was a weapon of opportunity. Mr. Swanson picked that phone up in a moment of haste and bludgeoned the cable guy to death.
So it wasn't planned. Yeah, so how about you and Lieutenant DeAngelis? You were ex-lovers, weren't you? That's what this tension is about. Unfinished love.
Well, the prints are in.
I'm coming.
I ain't do nothing.
Kid, shut up, alright? Shut up. Alright, you got the watch?
Right here.
Thanks. Oh, wow. Put it in a bag to protect the evidence. Nice.
Man,
I have it.
Man,
Did I tell you to shut up?
I just not steal that watch.
Who said anything about it being stolen?
Then why am I being handcuffed?
Well, 1, because cuffs are stylish. 2, because I just don't like you. And 3, there's blood on the face of the watch. If you're gonna kill the guy, at least wash it off before you sell it, dumbass.
Who said anything about killing anyone?
Then how do you explain the blood on the watch?
Found it on a sidewalk.
On the sidewalk.
Alright, that's enough. I've heard enough. Get Einstein out of here.
Wait, I'm serious. Found it on a sidewalk on Park Boulevard.
You wanna show us?
Man, if you get me out of these handcuffs, I'll show you exactly where it is.
Works for me. Get him to the limo. Hey, you wanna tag along?
Tag along?
Yeah, ride along. For old time's sake.
Yeah, I guess I have time to do that. Let me just lock the store up.
Oh, come on. You honestly think somebody's gonna try and steal all this crap?
You shut your mouth, John.
What do you mean? It doesn't prove anything.
Well, it certainly didn't prove that Randy Swanson was the killer.
But Maddie matched Randy Swanson's fingerprints to the murder weapon, plus Troy Summers' blood was all over it.
Oh, okay. And if someone killed another person in your house with your phone, your prints wouldn't be on your phone at all.
But the killers would.
Maybe he wore gloves.
Wait, you said this was done in a moment of haste. How could he have gloves on if he didn't know he was going to kill anybody?
Because murder is the only reason to wear gloves.
Well, it could have been a cold day. Or like he could have been cleaning, or he could have been a germaphobe. But
Look, why are you defending the gloves?
You're
gloves are my
confusing me! It's a dead end. What else do we have?
According to all the information I've gathered, Troy Summers was a likable guy. But he has 17 complaints on record.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a likable guy with 17 complaints against him.
But all 17 of those complaints were from the same guy, Paul Kramer.
Alright, well then let's call Mr. Paul Kramer in for a little chat. Ask him if he beat anybody to death with a telephone lately.
Sounds like a plan.
Things are really stale.
I thought so.
Would either of you like to explain to me what the fuck I'm doing here?
Mr. Kramer, you know this man.
That son of a bitch, he called you guys again. When I get my hands on him, I'm gonna...
You're gonna what? Beat him to death with a telephone?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You see, we know Mr. Summers more like this.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
You're telling me, brother.
Yeah, isn't that the beating the shit out of him we were talking about?
I didn't hurt anybody.
Let's just see here. 17 complaints against him in 1 year. You've threatened him, and you have prior assault and battery charges against you.
Look man, I might have anger management problems,
We gleaned that.
but I didn't hurt anybody. I sure as hell didn't kill the cable guy.
Well, then why not explain your complaints against him?
It's just that,
Just what?
I watch the game, and every time it's on, I can't get a good signal.
Excuse me?
I'm a big Eagles fan. I watch the game every night it's on. And every time it comes on, the signal goes out. And I call Troy, whatever his name is, and he shows up with his faggot toolbox and his nice-ass attitude and gets nothing fixed.
Well, Mr. Kramer, you're certainly not convincing us you didn't kill him.
You gotta believe me.
God, we don't have to believe anyone, Mr. Kramer, least of all you. Can you explain your whereabouts for the past 24 hours?
Yes, I can.
Would you care to?
I was at Echo's bar. I couldn't get a signal. Again, big surprise. So I watched the game with some buddies.
Names and numbers. On the double.
Here's my faggot pen.
Alright, thanks. Have a great day. He would have an alibi. It's just too perfect.
It happens. Just roll with it.
Hey, Belle.
Hey, Harry.
What are you doing here?
Actually, I'm here to see John about something.
You know Lieutenant DeAngelis?
Yeah, me and him were actually partners back in Philly in homicide. What are you doing here, Miss Secula?
Ah, it's Officer Secula now.
Alright, I guess I'll see you around, Officer Secula.
James Saunders, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Lieutenant DeAngelis, Wildwood PD. Call me John.
Why you sweating me, pig? I didn't do nothing.
Oh, wait a minute, stop a second. So if you didn't do nothing, that means you did something, right?
What?
A little over your head? I'm sorry, my bad. So let's talk about that watch, shall we?
I ain't steal that watch, man.
So you're admitting it's yours?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, maybe you can tell me why there's blood on it.
Oh, no.
Good answer, Jimmy.
Look, you won't believe me if I tell you.
Try me.
Alright. Some sweaty white guy bumps into me on the street and hands me this watch. Tells me to be careful because the government's watching.
Wait a minute. Back up a second. The government is watching, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
He says the government puts little cameras and GPS joinskies in people's watches to be tracking, make sure what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. So, let me just wrap my head around this. So some white guy bumps into you on the street, hands you this watch, claims the government is watching him, he takes off, and you take it straight to a pawn shop.
That's pretty much what happened. Sounds crazy? I
Yeah,
can
it
show you the exact street corner he bumped into me on.
You know what? Lovely.
Alright.
Jeez, what a guy.
Yeah, Class A genius back there.
Yeah, my wife tells me I get bad excuses.
All three of them?
Ah ha ha ha, you're funny. I ever tell you that?
All the time.
Lieutenant.
Joe! I'm sorry. Just Wagner? Me, Mr. Alex Belle, former colleague of mine.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Is there any reason you're covered in blood?
Well, you see, there's a-
Okay, enough. You have something for us, Joe?
Yeah, the blood came back on the watch.
Yes.
It belonged to Troy Summers, the dead cable repair guy from Harry's case.
You're kidding me, right?
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ, Bill. I think you just blew this case right out of the goddamn water.
That's what I do. Goodbye. I'm off to buy, sell, trade.
So you missed this yet?
Fixing fans? I haven't done that since college.
Bill, you know what I'm talking about.
Look, John.
Bill, come on. Everybody here wants you back. The captain does, so does the chief.
I know, but
Look. I know. You don't want to. I get it. But trust me, you're the best at what you do. You know this thing inside and out. That's why I came to you, right?
that's right.
So you have to do this. This is what you were born to do. You weren't born to stand behind that stupid little, whatever that was. Was that an outpost, trading post? What the hell was that?
It was a trading
Trading
post.
post.
We
You-
sell quality merchandise.
Quality merchandise. You sold shit.
It was good shit.
I wouldn't hang some of that in my outhouse. Belle, you weren't born to do that. What were you born to do? You were born to do what I trained you to do. You were born to become a cop. Now listen. The new, you know the new captain, right? Thomas,
of
right?
course I know Thomas.
Yeah, friend of yours, right?
Right.
Right. I know he's a friend. He still wants you back. He knows what you can do, and the chief really wants you back too.
I really don't have a good history with chiefs.
Yeah, I know, but look at what you had to work with. Sinclair was just a maniac, granted, and Herrick was, don't even get me started, 4-star bureaucratic asshole, right?
That's
You know,
right.
you got no argument here. But the new chief, he's actually kind of cool. His name's Chandler, and I'll give you this. You know what his big political stand was on?
Jaywalking?
No, worse. A lot worse. Gang violence.
Gang violence.
Yep. You know where you come into that?
Where's that?
You remember the DeAngelis?
How could I forget?
Mm-hmm. You single-handedly brought them down, whether you believed it or not.
I did?
Oh, yeah. You remember...
How did I do that?
You remember James Riddick, right?
Of course I do.
You raided his house, yes?
Yes.
You took his computers.
Of course.
You know what was on those computers?
Porn?
Among other things, files on the Wildwood Diabolos. Very meticulous files. You knew Riddick better than anybody. You knew what of a stickler he was. Every file on the Diabolos. Remember? Every murder, every contract hit, every extortion racket, everything. That brought the Diabolos down. They no longer exist in this part of the state because of what you found, my friend. And so now, Chief really wants to thank you for that.
Tell him he's welcome.
And tell him what else? Tell him that you'll take the job? Come on, I really want to tell him that. Look. You're a sergeant. At heart. You're not going to be anything else. You're not going to be a lieutenant. You're not going to be a captain. And you're sure as hell never going to be a police chief.
Not helping.
Okay, my point is, all that stuff, I don't know about you, but I don't really give a fuck. You weren't meant to be the bureaucrat sitting behind the desk on his ass all day, watching the statistics, answering the phone, brown-nosing the press, brown-nosing the mayor. You weren't meant for that. You were meant to be out there, on that street, where all the shit is, putting the bad guys away. Like I said, that's what I train you for. That's what you're good at. So listen, I can't force you to take this job. Nobody really can. But please, as a friend, I'm asking you this right now from the bottom of my heart. Just please, take the job.
Well, if that's not the cutest baby I've ever seen.
I know, isn't it?
It really is.
Look at this one.
Oh, look at his little nose. Oh, God. He's got his daddy's eyes.
Oh, what did I think? Maddie says it hit her eyes. I don't know. Can't believe my father.
Morning, Sergeant Belle.
Morning.
You here early?
It's not like I have anywhere else to be.
What happened to that trading post thing?
It's there if I need it.
Do you want to see pictures of Harry's baby?
No thanks.
Let's head back though. Lieutenant?
Morning, Harry.
Morning, Lieutenant.
What is she doing here?
Well, be quiet, Harry, and you'll find out.
Thank you. Well, thanks once again to Detective Glasses. Unfortunately, the suspense has been totally ruined, but I won't let that stop me. Belle, I want you to say hello to your new partner.
What?
Well, it's good to know I still evoke the surprise in people.
She's not a cop.
Oh, no, Harry. That's where you've got it wrong. She is. Graduated top in her class at Harvard. Was a successful attorney in Miami-Dade for about 3 years.
District Attorney.
District attorney, pardon me. District attorney. She's taken almost every police course she can get her hands on. She's an absolute model student. And now, I'd like to introduce each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Detective Monica Haggarty. Applause, please.
Huzzah. We've met her.
Thank you, Harry. Well, you know what? Apparently you guys have some catching up to do. I'll leave you to it. Inspector, welcome.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
See you later, Lieutenant.
Why are you here?
Well, as Lieutenant just
I heard what he said. I want to hear it from your mouth.
Well, I spent so much time working with you and loved every minute of it that I thought I should continue. Is there a problem with that?
Yeah, there's no problem with that. Just he seems to keep appearing in our lives at random points. Belle, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, sounds good to me. I don't care. I hate meeting new people anyway.
I'm happy to work with you again. Girl power.
Thanks!
Great, thanks guys.